I got y'all another one, yes sir, ski. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is J motherfucking Salty. Don't forget the J, and don't forget to get a little salty. I am the light-skinned wizard, the light-skinned therapist, the light-skinned Mr. Could take your bitch, and just a light-skinned nigga in general. If you don't know me now, you know me, and for today's video, we're going to be reacting to Elon Musk's never-ending downfall. So, if you haven't been on Twitter, I'm assuming that, well, not assuming, but I know that Trump and Elon
can't escape. Paying taxes at the end of every year. Having your first heartbreak after realizing the McDonald's dollar menu will never be $1 again. And Elon Musk posting the most unfunny memes on Twitter every day. So if you haven't heard anything about Elon Musk in a while, then well, congratulations. It turns out when the whole world boycotts your company and it loses 25% of its value in a couple of months, and investors that have invested millions start to lose every piece of it, you stop making public appearances and pray to God a miracle can happen. Bro, imagine being an investor in Tesla from like 5 years ago, thinking it's a no-brainer to buy a bunch of the stock because the funny tech guy that posts memes on the internet and is loved is running it. The cars start to drive themselves and everybody wants one, only for you to lose it all because the CEO started doing things like this.
I mean, the left wanted to make comedy illegal, you know? Like, you can't make fun of anything, so there's like, comedy sucks. It's like, nothing's funny, you can't make fun of anything. It's like, legalize comedy. Yeah.
Well, Mr. President, as I say, I wear a lot of hats. What do you think of my hat? Even my hat has a hat.
Ever since the last time I made a video on Elon,
cheese hat kind of funny. I ain't gonna lie. Him wearing the cheese on his head, that kind of funny.
Has changed, and some people have genuinely been wondering why they haven't been seeing him anymore. At the start of the year, you couldn't scroll online without seeing at least one cringy clip of him daily. Nobody even asked to see these clips either. They would just randomly appear on your social media feed and ruin your day. Or on Twitter, be literally forced to see him because he boosts himself in the algorithm on purpose. Like, the only way you don't see an Elon Musk tweet on your feed is if you block him on there. About last month, a bunch of investors got together after they got tired of his bullshit. Some including an investment group into Tesla and the Federation of Teachers. And in total, a lot of these investors own 7.9 million shares of the company. And they sent a letter to Tesla saying Elon should be required to work at least 40 hours there. Aw, that's so sad. Instead of him being able to spend 40 hours a week on Twitter, he has to actually do his job. That sucks. As investors holding that much stock, it makes sense because the reason why—
I ain't gonna lie though, if I worked my ass off and I finally built this company from the ground up, brick by brick, I ain't gonna lie, I'm taking my free time. I'm making money by just sitting here and running a company and not having to do shit. So why would I do that?
Why Tesla got so big in the first place was Elon's good PR to the public and how he presented the company. But him being back to Tesla probably isn't gonna make it better. It'll probably make it worse. Like, his image is so cooked, I think they straight up need a new CEO. And because of all the backlash he's been getting from the public and investors ever since his Timu role in the government, he announced on May 28th that he's stepping down from his role in the government. The whole tweet is so funny because he tries to frame it like this was planned and scheduled. As my scheduled time as special government employee comes to an end, bro, you know damn well he saw his company tanking and realized this government ain't worth it if he's gonna lose his money. To just get through the job, he's been taking handfuls of drugs. Yeah, for y'all that haven't heard, to get through the job and I guess all the hate he's been getting, he's been rumored to be taking multiple drugs, one being ketamine. Who knows what else he could be combining
Nigga, what?
with that. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw in fent just for fun. Apparently, it's an open secret from people who are close to Elon that he does drugs all the time. And when I say open secret from people who are close to Elon, I mean the whole public pretty much knows. You can find multiple clips from the past couple of months of him in public looking like he just took 10 acid tabs before the camera turned on.
Nah, that's crazy. That nigga high as hell. Hey man, that nigga rich, so I ain't even gonna sit here and say it, bro. Like, he rich, bro. He can do whatever the fuck he want.
mean, at least dose it, Elon. Take a little before going on camera, then when the cameras are off, take the rest. This man got the worst team around him to tell him to go on camera acting like that.
That is
He's already
true.
admitted he takes ketamine in the past, and that is just a quote-unquote small amount once every other week to manage depression. This is the equivalent of Ye saying he only takes nitrous oxide for dental reasons. Meanwhile, he's got like 10 empty canisters outside his door that are completely used. He's so pissed at the drug use rumors that he's now tweeting saying he's not taking drugs. I don't know, man. That kind of sounds like what a person taking drugs will say. And people try to say the reason why he's been acting like this
Like,
on
motherfucker, I smoke Zaza. I ain't gonna sit there and tell niggas I don't. I don't know why people hide that shit.
is because of his autism. Now, I grew up with people with autism. I may even have it myself. Either that or I'm just dumb. But for the people saying this, do you not realize he announced he had Asperger's syndrome 4 years ago? So why in the were these signs not being shown all of a sudden until he started working for the government? Never in my life have I seen someone with autism trying to balance forks and spoons like Thanos balancing the universe. Elon actually might be the first hood employee of the White House now that I think of it. He's got 4 different baby mamas with 14 children total. He's getting high on the job all the time, and he avoids paying child support at all costs. It sounds like an O Block went straight to the Oval Office. When he announced he
Hey, man. That is crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. To be real with y'all, I ain't... 14 kids? How many kids do y'all want? I want, like, 20 kids, bro. But, like, by one woman. I feel like that's possible. Like, imagine just having mad little people just running around. There's, like, little seeds that you made.
was leaving Doge, Trump held a final send-off speech in the Oval Office, and people immediately noticed that he randomly had a black eye. His excuse for it was that his son punched him in the face, and that's why he had it.
Yeah, no, I was just messing around with little X, and I said, go ahead, punch me in the face, and he did. Turns out even a 5-year-old punching you in the face actually does.
That was X that did it?
Yeah, ain't nobody.
That nigga Trump hit him with a thumb out. That nigga Trump hit him with a...
First off, why would you even tell your kid to punch you in the face? I understand you play fight with your kids and all, which every parent does, but every parent doesn't end up with a black eye like their kid delivered them a Mike Tyson hook, let alone the richest man in the world whose face is the most important thing to his brand. So people have been speculating how he may have got that black eye. Some people think the drug use just caught up to him and he's finally in those stages of taking drugs. Like, y'all ever see the transformations of meth addicts before and after taking the product? But there's also a rumor that Elon may have been clocked in the face. If it does turn out true, all I gotta say is, it should have been me, not him. Imagine how hilarious the video would be of Elon getting his rocked in the White House. If that came out,
Bro, I wish I saw that shit. If that is actually recorded. If that shit was recorded, bro, that shit would have been so... I feel like that would have been one of the biggest videos this year. Just him getting decked in his face. Shit, Elon, if you want a quick bag, you that shit, even though you don't need it.
that would be top 3 days of social media of all time. The rumor comes from Trump's former White House chief strategist, and he said that Elon and the United States Secretary of Treasury got in an argument. Elon got called out for not doing what he promised, and then Elon tried to push him, in which then his ass got rocked in the face. If this is true, Elon should know better. He knows damn well he should not be starting any type of physical confrontation when he's built like this. His best chance in a fight is the Hunchback of Notre Dame. It wouldn't be surprising if he did try to start something, though. His employees in the past have said he's known to be verbally abusive to people. It's crazy because no one really knew about this stuff until a couple of years ago. This man went from having some of the best PR agents to the worst. The funnier thing would be if Trump just got pissed and clocked him in the face.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm not gonna rule that out either. Now that Elon's officially quit his Timu government job, he's now comfortable criticizing things Trump's doing in office. The mandatory dick riding is now over. He doesn't have to pretend he loves everything he's doing anymore. Trump's been trying to pass a bill that quote-unquote completes his agenda. I'm not gonna act like I have the knowledge of it, and this video already feels too political to me, but since it's about Elon Musk, I kind of have no choice but to talk about it. And Elon has been fuming at this bill and hates it because in his words, it takes away the point of Doge. I'm sorry, but I just can't stand it anymore. This massive, outrageous, pork-filled congressional spending bill is a disgusting abomination. Shame on those who voted for it. You know you did it wrong. You know it. Why did he start off the...
I don't like people that will sit there and act like they're buddy with somebody, and then all of a sudden they're not cool with like they're not cool after they like a fall. Like, oh, I never fuck with you. Like, nigga, that's just mad weird. I don't like people like that. And keep your ass away from me. But that's crazy.
tweet like he was a kidnap victim who just got
Nigga,
freed
you
from
voted
his
that too.
shackles. Like, this is literally what an anime protagonist says before they get into a fight. And what does he want to accomplish with this tweet? Like, you can literally call the president up if you have a problem. Nobody on Twitter has the power you do. And are we supposed to feel bad for him or something
That is
about
true.
this? You're the one that helped got him elected to do this. If it's really true that the bill takes away from everything Elon did in the government, then Doge was the equivalent to giving your little cousin the unplugged controller. If he's announcing something like this publicly, then they definitely already had arguments about it behind the scenes. And then he had the audacity to tweet, in November next year, we fire all politicians who betrayed the American people. When he's one of the top reasons half of these people even got into their positions. He's only mad because he thought they would agree with him on every single issue. And why is he saying we like he's one of the people? Buddy, you're the richest person on the planet. You could probably pay the rent of half the country for the rest of the year. Now that he's no longer working for the government, the politicians on his side don't have a reason to act like they like him anymore. This is exactly what's gonna happen. Slowly they're gonna come out and say they don't like him and argue with him. He's probably gonna try to take down some of their Twitter accounts for disagreeing with him because he can't take criticism. And all of his side will end up hating him, which will be the end of Elon Musk's political career. A couple of days ago, he had a public interview, and you can tell in it he's trying his best to hold back and not disagree with anything going on.
I noticed that all of your businesses involve a lot of components, a lot of parts. Do the tariffs and the trade wars affect any of this?
You know, tariffs always affect things a little bit.
Wondering what your thought is on the ban on foreign students, the proposal. I mean, you were one of those kids, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think we want to stick to, you know, the subject of the day, which is like spaceships, as opposed to, you know, presidential policy.
Oh, okay. I was told anything's good, but
No, well, no.
This shows he has no correlation with his team because the interviewer thought he was able to ask anything. Does he think people want to hear about updates with SpaceX? Bro, no one cares.
Hell no. Motherfucker, I want to know why the fuck you and Trump had a fallout, my nigga. I want to know who punched you in your goddamn face. I want to see that video in 4K. Is that too much to ask for? I want to see you get your shit rocked. I want to see you get hit with that thoma.
You were just one of the most controversial government employees ever, and he thinks things are gonna go back to peaches and cream after quitting. He's forever now stuck with getting political questions even when he doesn't want it. In the interview, he also said it was frustrating because every time the government did cut something, he was getting the blame for it because of Doge. And if Trump really said enough for Elon to have that role just to get the blame for things he did, that would make it 10 times more hilarious. Imagine helping elect someone to the highest office, only for them to use you as a shield for anything they did wrong. So anyways, that's gonna be it. I got a lot more hater in me, so I don't know, maybe we'll spin him back on Elon in a couple of months to make another vid. I'm sure by then him and Trump are gonna be publicly beefing. Also, since it's summer, make sure y'all follow me on Twitch or just watch this.
Nah, that shit is crazy. I ain't even gonna lie, my guy. But hey, man, I'm not really a political type of guy. This is a different type of video, but I know it was trending, so I said fuck it. Fuck it. Besides that, I want y'all to make sure to like this video, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and also make sure to follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/JSalty, and I'm out.
Alright, free all baby, man. This one from the heart. My day ones are angels, 120 degrees and threes work all angles. My brother died early, got his halo. My name is sex and then I can't go.